Hi, I'm Preeti Verghese. I'm a senior scientist at Smith-Kettlewell, and I was recently appointed as the Chief Scientific Officer. My plan is to work on issues that are facing Smith-Kettlewell right now. The most immediate of them is maximizing our chances of getting federal funds. The next less immediate but more long term is trying to get us to seek external funds, especially given the current funding climate for federal grants. And overall, my portfolio requires that I think strategically about how to maintain and grow Smith Kettlewell as a powerhouse of research in vision science and rehabilitation. So let's talk about maximizing our chances of getting federal funding. So we used to have a system of internal review, which has not been implemented very much these last few years. What the internal review did is before any of our scientists submitted a grant to a federal agency, what we would do is in-house, somebody would review their application and provide them feedback. The importance of this is that many of the scientists here have experience as members of scientific review panels, so they know what makes a good grant application, and they are able to advise on the strengths and weaknesses of a proposal even before it goes out, not to meddle in anybody's science, but just to give them feedback about what application needs to be successful. And this review would happen by peers at the Institute who were most familiar with that particular area of research. The second thing that I mentioned in the beginning was trying to interface with agencies that are not federal necessarily, especially in this climate where federal funding is uncertain. And when I'm talking about agencies outside federal funding, we are in Silicon Valley and there are plenty of companies here, and we realize that many of them want our expertise. I mean, our postdocs are snapped up by all of these companies. Many companies have approached us. We used to have a policy where we did not tend to work with industry, but I think these industrial connections are important, especially when, even without our asking, they are coming to us to seek scientific advice. So either we could be on advisory boards or could support specific projects here. This is something that we need to explore. The third thing, which is a very important, is where we are right now as an institute. Most of us, believe me, I'm in my 60s and I'm among the younger scientists here. So most scientists here are older than I am, and we need to start planning for the future. We need to be aware of the directions in which science is trending. We need to put some deep thought into the areas that can complement current areas of research. I will be working with the Review Council, which is a group of senior scientists that advises the director, plan for growth and for areas in which to recruit young faculty. It's a challenging time to have this responsibility, but I have a very good set of colleagues, and I think our new director is really trying to change things and make a difference. And so I look forward to working with him.